Today's coaster review is on Medusa at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. Medusa is a floorless coaster by Bolliger and Malibard, and the first floorless coaster in the world. This coaster has free trains that have 8 cars that hold 4 riders per row and 32 riders on each train. The front car does look like an angry reptile, ready for action. And once the gate opens, the story begins. In 1998, Six Flags Great Adventure announced Medusa, along with 2 other coasters, such as junior coasters like Blackbeard's Lost Treasure Train, now called Harley Quinn's Crazy Train, and Roadrunner Railway, now called Little Devil Coaster, with many different other rides such as the Fender Bender's bumper cars. Medusa opened on April 2nd, 1999. This coaster had lime green track and purple supports. It also had the same color scheme on the trains. The ride is themed around a Western mining company. I mean, Medusa is supposed to be Greek mythology, but I don't know why they put it as part of the Wild West. In 2008, Six Flags Great Adventure announced its last rides on Medusa. And on its last day being called Medusa, there was some royal blue paint on the track. And as a fact, the ride was not going to get removed. In 2009, Six Flags Great Adventure decided to rename the coaster to Bizarro. Six Flags New England in Agawam, Massachusetts also decided to retheme their coaster Superman Ride of Steel to Bizarro as well. Bizarro is a villain from DC Comics. He is one of Superman's enemies who is an alien created by Lex Luthor. Some of the Western theme was kept, as well as the props being scattered around the station and the queue. The coaster's track was repainted royal blue, and the trains were repainted purple and yellow. Bizarro also included features such as flame shooters near the dive loop, Superman-shaped shields that shoot fog, cutouts of Bizarro buildings, and an auger of doom that shoots mist of water underneath the interlocking corkscrews. The trains also had onboard audio from many different movie clips, and each train had to reduce capacity from 32 riders to 30 riders to make room for the onboard audio machine in row 8. In 2013, the onboard audio was removed and brought the capacity back to 32 riders. Paint was starting to chip off from the ride. When Six Flags New England decided to retheme their coaster back to Superman in 2016, that's what got enthusiasts to want the Medusa theme back. In 2021, green and orange paint was tested on one part of the track. Some enthusiasts predicted that it would be rethemed to something else, like Aquaman or the Riddler, considering the post on Instagram, "Riddle Me This," which really did not happen. In 2022, Six Flags Great Adventure decided to retheme their Bizarro coaster back to Medusa with a modern look. The big Bizarro sign was reused to create an entrance sign for Medusa. The trains were painted orange, green, and gray as well. One good thing about bringing back their original theme is that fans would prefer the original theme, and Six Flags saving money on Warner Brothers character fees. Before you leave the station, the floor comes down below your feet and a gate opens. These floors are there to allow riders to board the train, and the gate is there so that no one enters the restricted area. The gates and the movable floors are found on all floorless and dive coasters. You start your journey by making a left curve turn into the 142-foot chained lift hill and make a left turn, dropping you 132 feet. You go through 7 inversions such as a vertical loop, a dive loop, a zero-G roll, a cobra roll, and 2 interlocking corkscrews. You also go through a mid-course brake run and through a helix as well as more twists and turns. What do I think of Medusa? In my opinion, I really like Bollinger and Malibard coasters, especially the floorless ones, especially your feet dangling under the track. Plus, more inversions do make this coaster a lot of fun. On some days, I even get to ride again when there's nobody in line. And I even did solo rides on this coaster. What do you think of this coaster? Let me know in the comments below and check out more coaster reviews and adventures. And I will see you guys in the next adventure.